Welcome back to the channel, The Real Ish. Alright, so this video is going to be really quick. These two movies right here are the reason why I do not like to watch any newer type movies, especially if they're from M. Night Shyamalan. Alright, I'm jumping right into it. These are two movies that I watched in the past 2 days. Knock at the Cabin from M. Night Shyamalan. He's a director. It's from 2023. I'm late with this one. Alright, I've seen this movie, like the preview of it years ago, but a couple years ago, but I never wanted to watch it. Why? Because of M. Night Shyamalan. This is an overview. While vacationing at a remote cabin in the woods, a young girl and her parents are taken hostage by four armed strangers who demand they make an unthinkable choice to avert the apocalypse. Confused, scared, and with limited access to the outside world, the family must decide what they believe before all is lost. It says it's adapted from The Cabin at the End of the World, so I'm guessing this is a book or some sort. It's a horror novel by Paul G. Tremblay. So it sounds like the same thing, but I mean, I don't know how the novel was. I don't know if people like the book, but I mean, M. Night Shyamalan is not the person that you would want to take something of yours and turn it into something like a movie. Alright, so immediately, this movie was pretty boring, alright? Like I said, I don't know about the novel, but this movie was boring from the opening credits, and immediately you see the little girls, and then this huge dude comes talking to her, and I was confused because I didn't even know if this guy was real or not. This little girl, I don't know. It looked kind of CGI at first. I thought he was fake, honestly. I'm not sure. But if you look at the cast, this is huge dude, Dave. I don't know how you say his last name, but yeah, you got the dude from Harry Potter in it. Yeah, so I mean, it's very boring. I don't understand what it's about. It's not scary. It's not a scary movie. And I really don't get it. They're trying to make a decision about this apocalypse, and so every time they tell this family to make a choice and they don't, one of the four people that came, they're gonna die some type of way, and then something in the world is gonna happen. They turn on the news and see like a tsunami or something, I don't know. So I mean, I don't get it. Me trying to explain it to you, you're not gonna get it either. It's just, I don't understand. And then they say all that, but all four people end up dying anyway. So and then the two parents, the guys are adamant about not making the sacrifice, and they end up doing it anyway. Like, I don't get it. Like, what's the point? You could have saved us all. You really could have saved us all. I mean, that's my perception of it. That's basically the movie. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I don't think it was a great movie. I don't know. Let me go look at some reviews real quick. Some people thought it was a great film. Come on. Somebody said, I'm not buying that the 5-star reviews are real. Because that's what I see, a lot of 5-star reviews. There's just no way in hell that any of them are legit. The one guy claims that Knock on the Cabin is one of the best horror thriller films because of the totally top-notch cinematography. Sure, whatever you say. This person continues to say, don't forget the guy who said the M. Night movies are like a box of chocolates because you never know what you're going to get. Knock at the Cabin is a thriller that barely qualifies as mildly entertaining, going absolutely nowhere, and boy does it take time to get there. Cabin takes a step back from old Shyamalan's previous movie and perhaps his best effort in years. I beg to differ. There really isn't much to be said about the Cabin. There's no mind-bending twists or surprise plot turns, serving as a fairly straightforward movie that reels more routine than anything. The sacrificial lamb for good of all humanity premises are far better used in a comic book films such as The Watchmen than any real dramatic psychological art piece. The book ends better than M. Night. Of course it does. Yeah, this is crazy. A lot of 5-star reviews, like that person said up there, like they're not believing it. I'm not believing it. It's just not, this movie is not even worth 3 stars. Like, come on. I don't know. See it for yourself. Don't see it. That's what that movie is about, and I hated it. There's nothing left to say. Nothing left to say. Alright, so the second movie I saw came out earlier this year, M3Gan 2.0, claims that this movie is a sci-fi horror. 2 years after M3Gan, a marvel of artificial intelligence, went rogue and embarked on a murderous rampage, its creator, Gemma, has become an advocate for government oversight of AI. Unbeknownst to her, a defense contractor has created a military-grade weapon known as Amelia, the ultimate infiltration spy. However, as Amelia's self-awareness increases, it becomes less interested in taking orders. Hoping to stop Amelia, Gemma decides to resurrect Megan, making it stronger, faster, and more lethal. Alright, so right off the bat, this movie is 2 hours long. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I fell asleep at about around the 53-minute mark. Didn't even make it to an hour. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I didn't even see the rest of the movie, so I can't tell you what the rest of the movie is about. I'm just gonna give my opinion on what I did see, which was bad. The movie was boring. It was not a horror movie. It's just action sci-fi. It's not a horror movie. It's barely that. I don't know what you want to call it. It's just there. The first Megan wasn't, it was okay, you know, it wasn't all that. It's just they're trying to make that be, you know, trying to make her be another Chucky almost to me. That's why I wanted to see it back then. But yeah, I don't know. And then it says this is 2 years later, but Megan came out in 2022, but Megan 2.0 came out 3 years later, so I'm confused. They said 2 years, but the girl in it, she looks like she's about, I don't know, 17 now, 15, but they say she's 12. I don't know, but I hate this movie. Like I said, I fell asleep. You know, do what you will with it. I'm not going to watch the rest of it. That's just my thing. I'm not going to. They turned this into something totally different. I don't ever want to see this again, and I'm not going to finish it. See if I can find some reviews real quick, because that's my review, just stupid. Somebody had the nerve to say, what happens when child's play Chucky goes from bloodthirsty doll to a guardian of humanity? You call him T-800 from Terminator Judgment Day. That's exactly what happened with Megan 2.0. No. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Terrible. Don't ever compare Chucky with this, whatever she is. All of these reviews under what I'm seeing are all 5 stars. This got to be made up. Like, this is crazy. I don't know. They did a bunch of, like, I don't like a lot of action movies. Obviously, I'm a horror channel, so I love horror movies. I don't watch a lot of sci-fi, you know, action stuff. So that's what this movie turned into. It should never been in the horror category. I have no idea what it's about. It's just 2 dumb robots fighting each other, obviously. Here's one. Somebody said, got a 2 out of 5. It started off as a bit intriguing and intelligent, but by midway turned into another popcorn story. Dull, obvious, and lame humor. Very lame. That Megan, they got her saying all kind of stuff. It's not funny. It's weird. I stopped halfway when the young girl Violet, who I can't decide is either a really bad actor or a really good actor, as a dull-witted child, prescribed Xanax and took one too many when the girl threw a fishbowl of water on the sophisticated robotic enhancement armor, causing it to arc and disrupt its function, was just too much. Oh yeah, I saw that part. That the robot was choking that test girl or something, but I don't know. They said, I hate to say that the protagonist actor Allison was even worse. Very, yep. So bad I had to hate on her. It's like she's aware that she has a handsome face but doesn't understand how to express herself. Somebody gave it a 1 out of 5. If you guys want to use an AI to write script, at least spend some time to fine tune the prompt. Such a well-built character and story, you guys completely ruined it. Wow, they think they use AI to write this. I mean, they probably did. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know, but like I said, I'm not watching the rest of it to give a review. I don't have to. That's my review right there. That's the review. I didn't watch the rest of it. That's the review. Like, that's it. And I highly suggest that you do not watch these, all right? So, yeah, that's it. I'm not going on and on about these 2 movies. I just wanted to share how terrible they were. Short video, short and plain, simple, to the point, all right? Don't watch those movies ever. Do not watch M. Night Shyamalan ever. His movies, I don't even know how you describe him as a director, because he doesn't direct. He has no direction whatsoever. You watch his movies and you have no idea what's going on, which way they're going. Just like the movie Trapped. If you haven't seen my review of that movie, go check that out. Yeah, so that's it. What do you think? Have you seen these 2 movies? What, you know, I don't know. What do you think? Yeah. Like and subscribe if you're new. Comment your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, and always, God bless.